So, we're back again. Well, how many videos can I make to drag out a dead battery on an ATV? This will be number 3. So, we're back out here at the shed. Got the little Polaris back there. I got to thinking last night, I want to make sure this thing will actually start. That I'm not chasing some other issue, or that I have other issues that I'm going to need to start to look at as well. So we got our light right in here. Got our multimeter. Also got one of these battery testers, but I don't know about these. Top Dawn. I mean, it tests, it's good, but so far every battery I've tried this on, it says replace. I bought it shortly after I got the Cruise, and it was a brand new battery. Replace. When I got the battery for the Jimmy, you know, it's only a couple of years old. Replace. So it's like, okay, well, at least I just use it for the voltage. But anyway, we're going to check the actual voltage on the battery just to see what it's at. The unit on the dashboard says, I think it was 11.4 last night. Maybe that's not enough to spin it over. It's about a volt lower than it should be. Then I got a big unit here that's got a jump start feature on it. Does it? Yeah, 50 amp start. So we're going to plug that in and see if we can't get this thing to kick over, because this thing's seized up while it's been sitting here. That might require more work. So let me get you set up on the tripod and let's have at it. Okay, so just noticed I got a soft spot on my floor in my shed here. It's not good. I have to cut a chunk of board out or something. It's just particle board. It's a lot of water right there. I've never been able to keep it dry. Nice thing about removing these seats on these little Polarises is there's an adjustment handle. Push it down, and the seat slides right out. And then you wedge it, and then it's a pain to get out. So it can sit there just fine. The battery's right down here. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to jump this thing without pulling half the plastics apart. But let me bring over a flashlight. And of course I can't see any of the details. So I don't know what the amperage is, what the CCAs are. So we're not going to be able to use our little tester. So we'll just go with multimeter. We're on 20 volts. Which side is positive and which side is negative? I don't know. You know, the black is in the back, so. And we've got, it says 11.9. We might have another issue. It's pretty stable. We might just have a locked up motor. Key. Although the lights, when you turn it on, the lights kind of flicker, and it's not supposed to do that, so it's a little bit low. You hear the fuel pump running. So I want to give this thing a whirl and just see if jump will do it. You'd think it 11.9, excuse me, 11.9 would be enough to. Let's do with the flashlight. Right there. I'll drop it down there. Now I can't get to it. That one on. Okay. I can't get the right angle to get the negative on. And we'll have to pull plastics. So let me go grab some tools. And we'll be back in a sec. And we're back with tools. I know it's not the best camera angle. There's really no place to put you guys, especially on a tripod, where you'd really be able to see exactly what I'm doing. But of course it's going to be the bigger one. A lot of this stuff is just jump in and figure it out. I had to grab my watch, make sure I'm not going to be late for work. I got about an hour and 15 minutes to go. Hopefully I got enough juice in the battery. Plastic, that's a smaller one, because we can't make everything the same size, even though it's the same panel. That would almost make too much sense. It's a socket. Do I have a socket out here? Got a few. I don't know if I got the right size. This one here. This might work. I gotta get my flashlight out of there too. It's still sitting on top of the frame rail, I guess. Of course, picked one size that was too big, so I skipped one. Thinking, I'll cut it down. No, it was the one that I skipped. Gonna need to do this anyway if the battery is dead. So I'm not too, well, that'll work. That would work nicely. Although, if I've gone this far, I may as well just pop that last one out. I can take the whole panel out. Still not the right size. There we go. So the main ones were the, what is this? It doesn't say. Torx bit, but it doesn't say what size. These hardware chromium, Taiwan. even say on the package. Torx 25 is the smaller one. That just holds the netting in place for the little side doors. Let's put them down here with the rest of them. Oh, yeah, that's right. So this little side panel actually goes up the back here too. We'll pull that one last Torx out. Is going to get it out? I don't think it does, if I remember right. There's a lot more disassembly required, but at the very least, yeah, it's got plastic push pins holding it in. Okay. At least we can get the plastics out of the way enough to get, we got spiders hanging out. It's that time of year. Of course, I can't get my hand down there to get a flashlight. Can I get it with some pliers? No. I can just touch it with the tip of my fingers. Alright, before I start this thing, let me go grab a magnet. I'll be back again. Alrighty, well, got my good long reach pliers and a magnet. We'll try the magnet first. There's a magnet on the back of this thing that I just hooked, and there it is. Perfect. Too bad it took 20 times longer to get the tool than it did to get the flashlight out. Don't drop the flashlight. That one there. And this one. It's there. Plug the unit in. I'm gonna probably rattle stuff off the hood. It says the battery's good. She's just a little bit low. No flickering. Well, the pump sounds really strong right now. This may be it. So it does turn over. Let's give her a second here on the 50 amp so that battery's just toast. Just a toast. Don't smell anything burning. We'll give her a minute and you're cycling. Something's running. getting enough spinning to get it firing. So we'll shut you off. I'll bring you back here in a sec, and we'll just let her charge for a minute. Apparently I forgot to hit record. It hasn't started yet. I let it sit for a few minutes. Fuel pump's running. You can hear that. It's turning over kind of slow, but I'm not smelling anything out of the tailpipe. Chances are it just needs to, I want to say, charge for a little bit. The battery's pretty much toast. But we'll give her another couple of minutes on the 50 amp and then we'll try it again. At least I know it turns over. So the starter's working, motor's not locked up. But we'll give her a few minutes and we'll bring you back and we'll try it again. I'd like to just hear it run. I got about an hour before I have to head out for work, so we're doing good on time to play with this thing. So, back in a sec. Are we recording? Yes. Make sure we hit the button this time. There's the key right there. It's been a few minutes. Last attempt. Fingers crossed. So much as a fart. I smell no fuel at all. Gauge says we're full. Well, crud. Cruddity, cruddity, crud. Can you see me? Yeah. That's disappointing. I don't smell any exhaust, any fuel, anything coming out of the tailpipe. So these are fuel injected. I can hear the fuel pump running. I got a full tank of fuel. It's probably old gas, but it is cranking slow. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out and buy a new battery. Just got my YouTube payment this morning, so I can afford it. So we'll go run up to the store real quick, we'll grab one, but I'm going to do that as a separate video. And I don't know if I'll have time to put it in today, but at least buy it. And we'll get you all squared away, and hopefully we get this thing running to go from there. So yeah, stay tuned. We'll get this thing fired, I hope. Hopefully it's not some little sensor that's gone haywire. I seem to remember there's something that goes wacky on these things. I'll have to go back to the forum and check, but definitely needs a battery though. We're low, it's cranking slow. It's been sitting and abused, so. Alrighty, I'm going to shut you off, and we'll bring you back in the next video. Stay tuned. Let's go at it.